Hello, may I have your attention please? My name is Yun. I'm very happy to talk about a short conversation between two people and the woman and the man. Conversation 1. The man said to the woman, they didn't need to order whether they're on display. The woman wanted to know where she should put them. The man replied to her that she took at least half of them back to the warehouse for store treasure. Conversation 2. The man said that the travel agent hadn't sent the ticket. The man wanted to know if how he could fly then. The woman replied to him, they were holding these tickets at the airline counter. Conversation 3. The man wanted to know if there was as much seat liver at the vacation. The woman was surprised by that because they only got half as many 6 days. The man explained that he would get 14 vacation days that year, so only 7 days of 6 liver then. Conversation 4. The man complained that there were a lot of do that morning, mail to open, email messages to read, phone call to answer. The man said that he was expecting an express mail package because once it came, he had to work on the content immediately. The woman told that when it came in, he could hold out his phone calls until late. Conversation 5. The woman said that they were never written that kind of proposal before and she didn't know where to start. The girl said that it covered a lot of different departments, accounting, marketing, even shipping. The woman suggested getting a consultant and commented she knew one who could help with kind of proposal. Conversation 6. The woman complained that they were supposed to be our team leader and she said that they had got to help organize the contest. The man replied to her that he had got to plan a sales trip and he had to edit the newsletter. He commented he didn't have a time for an advertising slogan contest. The woman said that she hadn't got payroll to do, however, they would just had to find time. She thought that the contest was important too. Conversation 7. The man said that he didn't have enough cash to pay that. He wanted to know if he could pay by credit card. The woman was sorry about that because they didn't accept credit card. He started paying by checks. The man agreed with her. However, she said that his checkbook was in his car and he could go get it. Conversation 8. The man said that no one stayed inside during the race anymore. The man commented they had to be going to that new coffee shop across the street or at the New Delhi. The woman disagreed with him. She said that everyone was going to the new garden always because it had tables and chairs, just like an outdoor restaurant. Conversation 9. The man said that the training seminars were canceled. from the conference room to the lunchroom. The woman complained too bad, and the auditorium was being renovated. The man said that she didn't worry because he had the attended to have to seminar in the warehouse. Conversation 10. The woman complained that she would attend to a meeting. However, she had a dental appointment. The man said that he would cover for her at the meeting. However, he suggested attending their tennis match afterwards. The woman replied that she couldn't make the either, and she was going to drive half home after the dentist. Conversation 11. The man complained that every time he tried to access his email, he got disconnected. The woman told that he needed a new computer. The man disagreed with her because his computer was fine, and he told us he needed a new internet provider. Conversation 12. The man said that they were supposed to plan the company picnic. The man commented not all of it, just the activity part. The woman told us was easy, and suggested planning a softball game and having live music. Conversation 13. The man complained that he had a quiet time getting home from work the day before because it explained that his car had a flat tire. However, he had only one spare, so he had taken a taxi, but it had broken down. The woman complained if she had been in his shoes, she would have called someone to pick her up. She wanted to know what he had done. The man replied to her that he had walked her home. Conversation 14. The woman wanted to know if the man had been got her a flight on the Saturday. The man disagreed with her because there was nothing available on weekends, and the first available flight was Monday afternoon. The woman agreed with him, and she told us she could take any flight out that afternoon. Conversation 15. The man commented they would never had a part-time help before, and he wanted to know if the company was planning to replace some of their full-time. The woman disagreed with him because it was that this contract that had just got signed. The man agreed with her, and he told that small orders were a thing of the past. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.